got to a point where like I was 19 and I got kicked out of my house because I was like bringing over 6 dudes a night. Like it just was never enough.
What? Wait, 6 dudes a night?
For like a consecutive week, yeah.
So 6 times 30?
Well, 6 times 7
Well, she said, wait, 6 times, well, I'm thinking a week, Monday through Friday.
No. Weekends were my rally days. What do you mean?
Oh, would you slot them in like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I would even, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'd say I would even like have like my backup guys to where it was like, if this guy didn't come tonight, then I would invite this guy.
Are you using protection?
No.
No. Okay. And you were meeting, you said almost all of these guys from Tinder or dating apps.
Tinder or Bumble. I got kicked off. I got perma banned off Tinder. They will not have me back.
Well, there's something to be proud of. I swear every day it gets more and more crazy out here in this topsy-turvy twilight zone that we are living in. This woman is out here running off at the mouth, telling all her daggone business. And then as soon as someone repeats it back to her, it'll be like, you cannot shame and blame women. That's not fair. I'm a woman. Because that's how it always goes. She out here showcasing how much of a slore she is. But then we'll turn around and say some foolishness like, I deserve a high value man. My past doesn't matter. And or her kids somehow, some way later on in life, this video will come up. Then they got to be embarrassed. Then they got to put up with bullying. Then they're going to have issues. Then she's still not going to take accountability. This is what I'm saying. All these people try and sit up here and think they're going to make somebody be accountable for nothing. If people don't care about themselves, their kids, their family, their reputation, their future, you think somebody else is going to make them care? They're going to do what they're going to do for whatever the reasons are, including having 6 guys a night, effing people raw. People think this stuff is cute. It is not. And when people treat you like the person that you actually are, then have the audacity and the nerve to be upset. Your results are your own.
If I wanted, I could fuck anybody that I want to, but I don't.
Yeah, you don't. So, you don't because you know it's gross.
I don't think that it's gross.
You're not emotionally
I think
wired that
gross. And that was very misogynistic.
That wasn't. 2 minutes later. Is men and women the same?
We're better.
Okay, so that was misandrous. That was misandrous. You know what misandrous means?
No, we're not better.
Do you know what misandrous means?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Misandrous is funny how you know misogynistic means, which that's the hatred of women, but you don't know what misandrous means because that's the hatred of men. So it's like it's just society. The only reason why girls tend to know these terms like misogynistic is because the media is controlled by women.
Interesting to me how this is another one out here saying what she gonna do. Everything is about sex. They think it's cute. They think it's funny in front of the very people that they know daggone well that they want. You can't tell me. I don't care what they say. We only talking about straight people at this point. They they say all these things in front of these men and then turn around and act like they don't want them. That's why you're doing it. And then when you get exactly what you're putting out into the atmosphere, again, you act all put upon. You don't even know what you be talking about half the daggone time. People cannot hold other people accountable. If they cannot hold themselves accountable for the decisions that they make, how the heck does anyone else think that you're going to hold them accountable? Now, I'm not one that's not for blaming and shaming. I definitely am for that in judgment because, as you know, we judge over here and I have no problem with saying it. I do not care. You don't like it, then first of all, don't put your business out here. Don't be out here acting like slores and whores because this is half damn crazy. These people will be out here any old day with kids, and then when their kids come and they find these videos and then they are getting bullied or people are talking about them, they'll act like, oh, it doesn't matter, and yet it does. No one ever thinks about the future. No one ever plans for anything more. No one ever has any thought about anything other than to damn day. Image matters, whether people want to believe it or not. You're limiting yourself on where you can work because employers will do a full social media check in addition to a background check because they don't want this type of stuff to come behind them when they have to pay you on top of it. But yet again, no one ever thinks about that. Everything is so fun and games and it's only TikTok and we was just joking until the joke's on you.
A lot of talk about Black women being the bottom of the barrel in dating and in life in general. But I want to share something with you that might surprise you.
What is going on right now? Child, this is whatever.
But it might also give you some insight as to the dynamics, not only between Black women and Black men, but between women and men in general. So my best friend does workforce development at a major educational institution here in Washington State. I'm going to read you exactly what she told me one day, but I'm going to leave out my responses to save time. She says, well, I just learned some interesting tidbits about the state of our children and academia. Boys have fallen way behind girls, like worse than I thought. By 10th grade, girls are a full grade ahead of boys in English, and they've caught up in math. Now here's where it gets interesting. Black girls are a full year ahead of Black boys in both math and English. And then she says, we've been trying to figure out why our boys aren't enrolling in college as much as girls are.
Okay, I know where she's going with this, but this is what I'm going to say for being so smart. You on here with the spiders, the makeup, and the weave/wig on. The makeup is a hotmess.com. It looks like you get something injected in your daggone lips. You got full makeup on from head to damn toe of your face, but you're going to sit up here and try to degrade and denigrate someone else while sitting up here and not even being yourself with fake eyes, mind you, okay? It's the nerve and the audacity to try to take the accomplishments of someone else to try to prop yourself up to make yourself feel better and then down someone else, but be the first one to say, I can't believe that the Black man did this to me. Protect Black women. And all the other foolish stuff that y'all be saying, because this don't make no half damn sense. This is the last person that should be out here saying anything about anything, out here looking like RuPaul's younger daggone sister.
15 years ago, boys were 12% more likely than girls to finish college.
Not to mention this person talks like she needs to go back to school for some remedial reading, girl. Why is it that you talk like you are in the second damn grade?
Now girls are 15% more likely to finish than boys. Boys need a lot more direction and hand-holding to do shit than girls do. Verbatim. We think that there wasn't equal access to education back in the day, and women may have always been better, but now that we have equal access, there is reason to pursue that there wasn't before. And then she goes on to say, but this is bad news. They're going to have to do something about that. You can't have girls outperforming boys like that, because then they'll see education as a woman's thing and disengage. And educated women aren't interested in uneducated men for dating prospects. So this is where I kind of had to laugh. One of the proposed solutions is holding boys back a year so they start kindergarten when they're 6. So girls would start at 5. And then she says, but that won't go over well at all, especially when Black boys score the worst. And it's not going to help Black families, or any families really, to pay an additional year of daycare. This is not some stuff that I found on the internet where the source is questionable. This is real shit that...
No, girl, this is your friend. This is what your friend said. And while I don't disagree that boys are probably, we already say that they mature later than girls do, but girls are also fast in the ass. They out here slurring around, as evidenced by the previous videos, swearing that they know so much. Going black, and we talking about Black people right now, going to college as young women and then coming out not making enough money in order to pay it off. Somehow, the way though, those younger men who you're trying to make fun of right now will find a way to get out here and find a job, blue collar job. They make more money, they have less debt, but you all want to look at it from your intellectually dumb way. And you want to use your friend's text message to you as the foundation of something. Okay, girl. Well, when you can show your true self, then maybe we will listen to you. But as long as you over here spider makeup and weaving it up, we do not care. Okay? That's it. That's all. Please like the video if you have not. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one.